EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots.
Your 2025 New England Patriots.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregalis to get us started. And through the snowflakes, we are off from Foxborough. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. Once again, it's Cook. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Joshua Farmer there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They motion the slot man left. Allen goes with the pump pass.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
They'll go play action with May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First and 10. May going to hold on to this one. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Great May. Touchdown, New England. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Bills 0.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready now for their second drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Allen on the keeper.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Allen on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Buffalo.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible. And we just saw why there.
In motion goes Cooks. A run up the middle with Cook. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. On 2nd down, Cook. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Bills 1st down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Off the play fake, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Kayshawn Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. A run with Cook, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The tight end Kincaid in motion. 3rd down, it's Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 35-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll run with Cook. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And, boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. Once more, it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's downfield. He's got Hooper, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, New England.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Man, some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2 as we are ready to get back underway. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third, they need 8. Throwing now is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. First down, New England.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Again, it's Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll run with Henderson, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
On second down, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal. To throw now, May. And he will get into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through, and the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bill 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. run now off the bootleg. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 7.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll try and run here with Cook. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
A gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
In motion goes Cooks. Once again, it's Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Now a give to Davis. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in! Ray Davis Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is May. Has completed to Douglas. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They send a receiver in motion left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. He'll manage only a couple. Karen Johnson up to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Henderson. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. May going to look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Bryce Behringer now as he's on to punt for New England. Shakir to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here is Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st down, Buffalo.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Gibbons on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. and you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. He'll take this forward for about 5. New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, here's May. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Index pointing left, full game live. Penguin blue waving cheer. Penguin blue waving cheer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Penguin blue waving cheer. Penguin blue waving cheer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Penguin blue waving cheer. Penguin blue waving cheer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Penguin blue waving cheer. Penguin blue waving cheer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Penguin blue waving cheer. Penguin blue waving cheer.
And our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Snow continuing to fall as we get set for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here's May. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From out of the gun, here's May. That's to Hooper. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're going. It's May, and he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps. Oftentimes,
SOM backhand index pointing left, full game rule. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game rule. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Stop, watch, blue hand timer. Stop, watch, blue hand timer.
An injured Patriot, athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
A 33-yard attempt.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Pats are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bills offense and veteran Brandon Cooks getting set for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Allen now on second down. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
In motion goes Cooks. Allen on third down. That is caught. Cooks gets the grab. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Bills.
A gain there of 20. First down, Buffalo.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to bring up a third down. In motion goes Cooks. On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Stevenson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll motion the slot man right. 3rd and short. And here is May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I've seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
May going to hold on to this one.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
3rd and inches.
The score is Buffalo 7, Patriots 21.
They'll run the sneak. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Going over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. As the defense could not come up with a big stop there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On second down, it's May. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is May. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or did they settle for 3? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Going to give this to Davis. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Bills first down. It's a gain of 10.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got this snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will score! Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Bills.
Touchdown Bills.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point.
SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. SOM backhand index pointing left, full game live. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple
So now
yellow
Raiders,
diamond.
after the
Glasses purple
touchdown,
yellow
is out to
diamond.
kick it away.
SOM backhand index pointing left full
Here
game
comes a
live.
return from the
Glasses
5.
purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond.
As he takes it
SOM
across the
backhand
30-yard
index
line.
pointing left full game
Patriots
live.
offense
Glasses
starting to
purple
trot out
yellow
for this next
diamond.
possession.
Glasses purple
They're
yellow
in need
diamond.
of points in a
SOM
big way
backhand
as they
index
set out
pointing left full
on
game live.
1st and
Glasses
10.
purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple yellow diamond. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live. Glasses purple yellow diamond. Glasses purple
And they
yellow
bring him
diamond.
down, but not until he
SOM
crosses
backhand
midfield.
index pointing left full
That's a
game
gain
live.
of 19.
Glasses purple
And a
yellow
very quick
diamond.
first down.
Glasses purple yellow diamond.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
May to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw now, May digs on the reception. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Stephon Diggs. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. May gonna look to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And that's gonna be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's May again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone. Top Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Pointing left full game live. Face red smiling live. Face red smiling live. Face red smiling live. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live. Face red smiling live. Face red smiling live. Face red smiling live. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, face red smiling live, face red smiling live, face red smiling live. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, face red smiling live, face red smiling live, face red smiling live. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, face red smiling live, face red smiling live, face red smiling live. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, location yellow teal bars, location yellow teal bars. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, location yellow teal bars, location yellow teal bars. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, location yellow teal bars, location yellow teal bars. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, location yellow teal bars, location yellow teal bars. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live, location yellow teal bars, location yellow teal bars.
All game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
Davis. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. In motion, Shakir. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
Good for a Bills.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On the ground, it's Davis. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Davis. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down, Buffalo.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. On 1st and 10, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now May. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Gain of 34 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. It's slant into the hands of Shakir.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 6. Now a give to Davis. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. On first down, it's Davis. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
47-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support
SOM
out of your
backhand
secondary,
index
Mike,
pointing
what
left
an
full game
advantage for
left.
any
Face
defense.
crucial
This
wide eyes.
defensive back
Face
clearly
crucial wide
reads
eyes.
run,
Face
gets off
crucial
his
wide
block,
eyes.
and he's able to take down the
SOM
back for a
backhand
loss
index
of yards.
pointing left full game live. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes. SOM backhand index pointing left full game live. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes. Face crucial wide eyes.
That'll be caught.
SOM backhand index pointing left full game lead. Dot 5. Dot 5. Dot 5. SOM backhand index pointing left full game lead. Dot 5. Dot 5.
This is one of those
Dot
plays
5.
that when the ball carrier
SOM
watches this back in
backhand
the film
index
room
pointing
tomorrow,
left full
he's gonna be
game
a little
lead.
frustrated
Dot
with
5.
himself. If he
Dot
could just
5.
have made that
Dot
one
5.
guy miss, he
SOM
picks up the
backhand
first down.
index
Instead, he
pointing
gets
left
brought
full
down short of
game
the
lead.
sticks.
Dot
Now
5.
they got a fourth
Dot
down
5.
decision to make.
Dot 5.
Patriots
SOM
offense
backhand
ready to
index
take
pointing
over
left
once
full
more.
game lead.
They'll
Dot
see if
5.
they can
Dot
put
5.
something
Dot
together here.
5.
Beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one complete to Hollins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 7. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. And that's a 1st down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And we'll get a whistle. Stoppage. An injured Patriot. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On the run is Stevenson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this off to Stevenson. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Second and 3 at the Bills' 33-yard line.
Here's second down and 3. Receiver in motion, headed left. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So a road win here for the Bills. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.